where we are literally now capturing digital content in MySpace and bringing it from the digital world to the physical world. And this has not been done in these social centers that exist in the digital world. So,
some of the other ways that we try to be as transparent as possible is Twitter, and that's something where we now have over 400 employees on Twitter.
And if you don't understand what that is, Twitter, then you better go home and ask your kids because you're behind already.
Is this idea of a community. If, you know, in today's world, people can be virtually connected. If you're not really having the community that people want to be a part of and inspired by and everything, you're not building a great marketing community. So I'm talking.
You know, we hear a lot about the consumers in control, but it's more than control. Consumers want ease of use. They want access 24/7. They want utility. They want personalization. They want self-expression. They want to be entertained because we work in an ADD economy where we need to be entertained constantly. And they want portability. All of these things, consumers are demanding value for their time and attention.
It's because newspapers are evolving and the way we consume news has changed. The deadlines are dead and the cycle is now 24/7.
A ritual is a defined series of actions that help us move from one emotional state to another. These were 79% of people around the world said they had a ritual, a sequence that they follow every single day. The highest number was in China, which was 96%.
We receive 5,000 phone calls a day, and what we found is that on average, every customer contacts us at least once, sometime during their lifetime. And that's an opportunity to create an impression that they'll remember for the rest of their lives.
Get there. I'm going to share something. It's a formula that we talk to our folks about. The idea is it's a formula that gets us to consistent top-tier growth. And I don't think the magic is a formula. I think the magic is in how you practice it.
First, all the information is useless if you cannot get the right information to the right person at the right time.
The real question for us as a big organization is then scale. What does scale bring into this growth mantra of your organization? And for us, you know, if you're not leveraging and thinking about scale as a competitive advantage that you have to grow, then I think what's happening there is your bureaucracy and your processes and your police. That's a horrible place to be. So
look at and observe the behavior without the lens of a particular brand or category. Understand the rituals. Assess how it's possible to put your brand into one of those rituals, because if you can get a brand into a ritual, as we've seen, people will keep it there. They'll love having that brand there, and you'll get annuity earnings on that brand for years and years to come. And then do whatever you need to do in terms of product development, packaging development, or just communications in order to make it possible for your brand to slide in to that ritual.